Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first ever Steph Sells event. I am so freaking excited. This is absolutely insane, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you are here with me live, please say hello. Let me know if you are new to my world, or maybe you have been in my world for a really long time and you're just here for the party to take part in the first ever Steph Sells event. So I'm gonna take a moment for everyone to come on the live. This is kind of an edge for me. This is new for me because I'm on Zoom and we're live streaming and I can't see all of the comments. So I might just take a second on my phone to see the live because I don't want to dive in too quickly before people are on. So everyone who's on right now, let me know in the comments how you are feeling. If you are excited to be here, this is going to be around an hour live stream, give or take. This is going to be really fun. I'm going to be talking about my business, some offers, some opportunities. I've got an exciting, amazing client in my world who's going to come on in a few minutes and talk to you guys and share as well. So I am going to start off by saying a few things. I'm going to introduce myself and then I'm going to explain what the hell these Steph Sell events are, because it's going to be something that's really fun and exciting that we are going to be doing regularly in this community. So if you are new to my world, I am Stephanie Ann Hewson. You might know me as It's Exogingy on Instagram. This is where most people follow me and interact with me. I am a business coach and I cover all different kinds of topics that are so important for you guys to master and learn to build an extremely wildly successful online coaching business. Now, I do things a little bit differently. I do things my own way. I am very innovative and very creative, and I understand that when people find me right now anyways, it's kind of like, who is this person? What is she doing? And how is she doing it? Specifically when it comes to people deciding or you deciding what offer should you join. So I have a lot of different programs. I have a lot of different offers and topics in my world. And the beauty and the simplicity and the fact that makes this all so mind-blowing is I have built my business to multi-million-dollar years by quote unquote just putting on social media, here's my offer, and people buy it. And it's that freaking simple that I think that it's also that profound, because when new people find me, they're like, how do I buy from you? How do I do it? And I'm like, well, you just buy what I'm offering you. So it's that simple, but also I want to take the time during the Steph Sells events to talk to you a little bit more in depth around my different programs, my different containers, the different topics that we have going on, and just share with you the next things that are coming up. So we're going to be doing that in a little bit during this time. So if you can resonate of like you came to my page before and you're just like, there's so many things, what do I buy? Or it's that simple that it also feels confusing, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any specific questions around what offer is best for you, that kind of thing, please write in the comments. And if I answer it during this live stream, amazing. If I happen to miss it, answering it on this live stream, myself and my team will be back in the comments after this ends and we can respond to you. So I'm very excited. If you are here and you're in my world and you're in the collective, please write in the comments that you're a collective member. Today is an exciting day as well because we have a collective celebration party later on this afternoon. It has been an incredible month in the collective, and I'm going to be doing a special celebration call with all the collective members. So before I get into all of those things, I am excited because during the Steph Sells events, I am also going to be taking this time as an opportunity to share some of the incredible people in my world, the people who are my clients who come in and they take part in different programs, masterminds, private coaching. And today I have my beautiful client, with me, that we can bring on. Now, I'm not sure how this will be on the live stream, but it's all good. I'm just going to say a few things about M, and then I'm going to give her a moment to shine. And if you don't know M, then you can go follow her and find her and all the things. M is someone who has been in my world, I'm going to say since the end of last year. M will probably know exactly when, but more so specifically the beginning of this year. She came into a program that I have called Hot Audience. She jumped into the collective. All of a sudden she was doing some private work with me. All of a sudden she's in my masterminds and all the things. And M is someone that just has a really beautiful story that I know many of you can resonate with. She came to me with this like fierce energy of like, I'm ready to freaking go. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to go big. But also this energy of like knowing that what she was doing before didn't feel quite right. And knowing that she wanted it to feel different. And I know that she's going to go much more in depth, but I'm just so proud to have M in my space, in my community. I'm so proud to know this human being. And I'm so proud of just how she has leaned into my coaching and my different trainings and created some incredible results for herself, not only financially, but every time she speaks about her happiness and how her life has changed because of coming into my world, I have tears in my eyes because that's really what matters. So Em, if you want to come on and introduce yourself and just share what you feel called to share with our community, anything that you want to say, not just about me at all. This is about you. Please brag about you because you created this for you. I'm going to set the stage for Em.
Hello. Thank you for that intro. That was amazing. So when I was preparing for this live stream, I was like, oh God, I gotta like control myself here because I'm gonna go on and on and on about my experience. But what I want to just share is I am a business coach. I came from fitness coaching before. I followed the whole like sales call model and launching one thing at a time. And when I say sales calls, it was like I put them on such a pedestal. Like I remember just being like so ingrained into this is how I have to run my business. This is how I have to enroll clients. And I am such a creative person and I'm such like a free spirit. I'm somebody that hates rules, hates restrictions. And so I modeled this kind of, I guess, business model or way of bringing in clients, way of creating offers, just selling one thing at a time, having all my posts catered to my offer, whatever I was selling, CTAs, mini trainings in my stories, like everything that is the complete opposite of what I'm doing now, thanks to you. But I did that and it worked until it didn't. Like, I think that anything we learn that's new, it's exciting at one point because we're like, oh, this is a skill. This helped other people get successful. And I think the hardest thing for me though, was that I was looking at how everyone else was building success and was like, that has to be my path. Like I can't stray away from that. And I can't follow that little voice in the back of my head that's like, there's probably an easier way to do this. Like, why does this feel so hard? Why does this feel like so much work? So after fitness coaching, then 2 years of business coaching, I literally will never forget this. I felt so stagnant in the fall. And my best friend, Valerie, has been in your world like literally forever. And we have these like weekly calls because she's in San Diego, I'm in Texas. So we have these like weekly insider chats about like coaching and like what's going on and our investments and all the things. And I was just expressing to her, like, I remember I was like crying at one point. I was super frustrated and just saying, I feel so stagnant and disconnected from my business. And I just feel like this isn't the model I want to go down of turning on ads and hiring a million assistant coaches and like running funnels and all these like complicated ass things that just like seem so unnecessary to me. And yeah, like that's just what I was being shown at the time. And I respected it. I respected the people that like followed that, loved it. But I just had this feeling that there was another way. And she just literally simply asked me, have you ever heard of Steph? And she just sends me her Instagram while we're on the phone. And literally, like, I think it was that day or like literally the next day, join Hot Audience, right away. And I immediately just started seeing a change in my content. Like, sure, like more likes, more saves, more shares, all the things. But people were reaching out to me from just a post. And like the CTAs were now going away. Like I was really like committed to trying something different. And it wasn't just that, it was how I felt when I was creating content that was the biggest difference. And it felt like freedom. It felt like, this isn't constrained to just my offer this month. And I already just felt a difference. So I forgot what was first, like, because there's so many things, but I joined the collective. Then I see you post about these intensives. And that intensive, like, I literally re-listened to it and was like transcribing it like 100 times, like because it was just so profound. Like you were so amazing because you just cracked me open on that call. And I was like, oh my God, I've never paid $4,000 for like an hour, but like whatever, fuck it. Like, so I remember just that call being so groundbreaking because it was just permission after permission. Like you just kept giving me. And sales calls was the biggest thing. Like I was dabbling into closing in the DMs, attraction marketing, like all that stuff, and people coming to me. And it was like, I had this story that I wasn't at X point in order to do what you do, which is just simply DM me for details, DM me for the link. So that call, just like, I remember it was an ice storm here in like Austin the day we had the call. I was just like, cool, I can't go outside. This is like literally my only focus. I'm going to change my whole business by the end of today. So we talked about stepping into micro offers, letting go of a group program that had everything in it that I was constantly selling and was bored with. And it was great at a time and it worked and was successful. But again, it's like, do you want to keep going on the path of things being good or things being great and amazing and exciting for you? And I think the biggest thing I took out of that call is like, your energy and your happiness and you feeling at home with your business is just as important as like your clients' results and all the things. And you're like, just even from a logistical standpoint, you're going to end up banking more. Like people don't like big ass long programs. Like I hate to tell you, like, and so I just went off that call, immediately created a micro offer. And just, I literally kept going. And I think since that call, I've had out probably at least like 10 micro offers, if not more. I'm selling like 2, 3, like 4 things like in a month. It's like so clear to me. I'm having so much fun. My clients are saying to me, I feel like I can feel you having fun. Like when I watch your stories, it looks so much fun. But like, show me how I can do that. Like, how did you change your whole business model? So I took a huge risk with that. And I haven't taken a sales call since February. Like literally, that was like, I think I had one more call that was on the calendar is the next day. I was like, cool, I'm just gonna, and she ended up signing. It was like, we were literally just like braiding our hair for an hour because she already knew she wanted to work with me. Like, it was just like, so yeah, I just came to a point where the people I want to work with, like they've already decided that they want to work with me. If they need to build know, like, and trust, there's plenty of value. There's plenty of vulnerability. There's plenty of like connection, aha moments, mindset shifts that they can get from watching my stories, that they can get from my feed. Like, I don't need to convince you that like I'm your person, right? So it was just, it's such a freeing feeling when you're no longer performing or auditioning for clients. Like you're just like, I'm enough. I'm going to stay grounded in that. And my offers are enough. And last thing I'll say is that this showed up in the way that I felt, but the certainty and the self-trust that I took into my business after that call and like since we've been working together has literally carried into every area of my life. Like, my love life and situation that I was in, like that is now in a way better place. Like my health, my confidence, body confidence, like it started to show up in every area because I'm no longer following these rules. I'm doing business my own way. And with that, it's like I built up so much self-trust within myself. And it was just like more and more every month. And I think within the first couple months of us working together, I doubled my income literally 2 different times. And it was just so insane. Raised my prices after that call, got 2 people to pay in full right away for them. And I just think Steph, like, honestly, like the money, it was like the cherry on top, honestly, because it was really just how I felt every day in my business and how much fun I was having and how much I was living my life outside of my business. Like I was done by 4 o'clock and I would like look around and be like, I mean, like I could do more, but like I'm gonna go live my life. And so I like go out to dinner or I'm like with friends and like people are still like DMing me for stuff and asking me for the link. And I'm just like, I had a moment where I sat with like, like you deserve this. Like you don't have to keep struggling or fighting for things to be this easy and for things to flow this well. And so I can't say like grateful doesn't even cover it because I just feel like I'm a different person ever since like I've stepped into your world. So I don't know if all that made sense or was in the right order.
I'll jump in. You guys, again, I'm not seeing everything on the live, but like, let me know if you can resonate with what Em was saying. Like, I just want to say this, like, we're not meant to feel like we're constrained by our business. We're not meant to feel like, oh my God, I have to do all these things and you don't want to do them, whether it's like sales calls or ads or like a program a certain way or a business model a certain way. Like we have complete freedom to build a business, but also a life in a way that we absolutely desire. And I feel like it's so easy to get caught up in your coaching business and then you lose your life, right? You lose your heart and your soul. So like what Em was saying, like I can go out, you know, for dinner and feel good and forget about things and business still is growing because in my world, it's like, it's not just like, oh my God, we have to do all these things and keep doing these things to make the sales. It's like everything that I teach, you know, like content and brand and the way to sell things and all of this stuff. It's like you do it and it's always building and it's always working for you. So there's so much freedom to like, the point of this is to live your life. The point of this is to be happy. The point of this is to feel like your business and your social media and your offers are an expression of you and it feels good in the context of your entire life, not just like, oh my God, I have to make money. So what do I do to make money? Like that's not the freaking vibe. And so when I hear Em just talk about how it's all changed, like it's not just financially raising your rates or doubling your income. It's like, I feel like I can breathe now. I feel like I can actually be me and live and business is growing at the same time. So I love you so much. I love you so much, Em. I love this so much. This is so inspiring, amazing. Is there anything else that you want to say? Obviously you don't have to say anything else, but is there anything else that you want to just share off the top of your heart with anyone watching right now before we shift?
Yeah, I think that if you're going, like, if this sounds cliche, but if you're going to bet on anyone, like bet on yourself and take the risk. And literally it's like the biggest thing that you will ever want to feel in your business, like something you sacrificed so much for to create. Like you left corporate probably, or you started this with no plan, or whatever your journey has been. It's like you've already done so much to get to this point. And I feel like it's like never lose the gratitude and the pride for what you have created and what you've done. And don't just look at success and growth as just money alone. I think like the biggest shift for me and something that you said was staying grateful for every single thing that you've created, while also knowing that there's room for more and there's room for something to change and things work until they don't work anymore. So never lose yourself to your business. Always remember who you are. And when you feel that pull that something needs to change, like don't let fear of the unknown hold you back because it has paid back tenfold. And I am just seriously so grateful for you. Thank you for disrupting this entire industry and literally giving me so much permission, and all these amazing women watching, like in your audience. I mean, I look up to you so much, and I love you.
I love you so much. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Everyone is falling in love with you. People are asking for your Instagram in the comments. So it's such a freaking vibe. I love you. And I'll talk to you after. Have a good rest of your day.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, you guys. So that was M. Go fall in love with M. If you haven't already, go follow her and all the things. And it warms my freaking heart to hear people's stories like this. So, all right, we're going to shift gears a little bit, and I want to talk about a few things. I want to set the vibe. I want to set the context. I want to get excited. I really want you guys to understand the feeling, the vibe, the energy of me and my business model and my brand and this community and the Steph Sells vibe. So I know that when people find me on social media, it's really easy to just see the success and the numbers. I had a client recently say to me, she's been with me since like the very, very, very beginning. And she's like, Steph, I'm so glad that I've known you since like the $0 days, because when people just find you right now, they're just going to see the multi-million-dollar coach. And I'm like, well, fair enough. And I totally get it. But this is what I want to say to all of you right here today, whether you've been with me for years, whether you are brand new to my world or somewhere in the middle, this is what I want you to hear and I want you to feel. I stand for us as coaches and mentors in this industry to be absolutely unapologetic about our success, about how much money we make, but at the same time, we are unapologetic about how much we love our work and how much this is built on heart and soul. I have built something, and I'm going to explain this a little bit more, that is so profound. Like, I don't even understand when I look at what I've created, and when I say things out loud, I'm like, I just don't understand, because the behind the scenes of what this is and the work that we do in all of my different kinds of containers, this is not just how to make money. This is how to build something and become someone you are absolutely blown away by. This is about emotional intelligence. This is about heart and soul. This is about building a life you love, not just a business. This is about being so deeply connected to your work that you just can't wait to roll out of bed every single day because you love every single thing that you do. The reason that my brand is essentially like balloons and champagne and pink and a party and money and celebration is because I don't just have the success. I truly love what I do. I truly have the time of my life every single day. You know, I joke and I'm like, this is blood, sweat, and tears because I put my heart and soul into this, and I do, but I love the fact that I do. I want to create next level leaders in the industry where you're proud to say, I love my job. I love my success. You're unapologetic about the money. You're unapologetic about yourself. You're proud of what you do. And at the same time, you're proud to be someone who's continually getting better, becoming a better coach, being a better mentor, learning what it actually means to be a CEO and an entrepreneur, how to build a brand and not just sell offers on the internet. Like, this is so much more than the level that you're currently playing at. This is so much more than the level that I'm currently playing at. And I just think, like, what a time to be alive, women and men in this industry, creating something so big, so new. We're changing paradigms. And so I'm a little extra heated today because some people on my Instagram who don't understand who I am are making some comments and saying, just prove how much money you make and all this stuff, saying that they think I'm lying or whatever it is. And I'm like, the reason that people are saying these things is because they don't understand the actual work that this is. I know it's real. People in my world know it's real. We know that it's not just about the money, but I want to raise women like you in the industry where we can be proud and talk about our money in a way that it's like, of course it's real, and people understand that it's real. And if it's just about the money, it's okay if it's just about the money, but we know that it's so much more than this. This is bigger than just building a social media platform and selling your offers online. This is navigating how to navigate all the ups and downs emotionally of being a coach, how to navigate being a public figure on the internet, how to navigate, the different things that we do in our coaching business, from being on social media to coaching behind the scenes, to when there's issues with clients, to how to navigate a team and build actual wealth, how to navigate when people don't really understand what you do, how to navigate when your family doesn't understand what you do, right? Let me know in the comments if you're resonating right now. This is all so much bigger. This is so much bigger than what we think. And I stand for being it all. I stand for creating an incredible brand on social media where people just absorb your content like crazy, and you've got posts that go viral nonstop and people buy from you nonstop just because you're amazing on social media. I stand for you working on your communication and your leadership and being a better coach and a teacher and being a better mentor. And that requires you being mentored and you working on your emotional intelligence and your communication. I stand for building wealth, not just making money. I stand for you wanting to raise your pricing and charge rates that don't really make sense, but people still buy it like crazy. Like, I stand for all of this. I think that we're building something much bigger than we even realize here. And I'm excited to not only pave my own way, but I'm excited for you to come into my world, whether it's like just here, and for you to tap into the energy of you paving your own way. There's no one way, there's a million different ways. And I'm just excited to share all the things with you guys. So I'm fired up in all kinds of juicy ways, and I'm going to start to talk about what it is that I actually teach in my world and the different things that are coming up. So I'm going to keep this as simple as possible, but there's a lot, so bear with me. Are you with me? Let me know. Okay. So the first thing I want to say before I even talk about any of my different offers is I want to make this very, very clear. My group programs and my masterclasses are all different topics. So I teach all of the different topics, all of which are 100% important and required for building something that is the context that I was just talking about. Okay. So it is never like, which one should I join if I want to make 10K? Or which one should I join if I'm just starting? Or which one should I join if I'm already making 50K? Or which one do you guys get what I'm saying? It's never what is the exact one that is going to make me hit the next level. They all matter. Everything that I teach matters. It all matters at every level. Social media matters at the beginning, at the middle, and if you're making 6-figure months. How to sell matters at the beginning, at the middle, and if you're already making 6-figure months. Learning different strategies always matters. Emotional intelligence always matters. Communication always matters. All of this always matters. You picking up what I'm putting down here? Everything that I teach, I am still implementing myself. And I am someone who has, in May, we had our first $1 million month, and June is very close to $1 million month. A consistent $800,000 months. We've been having consistent multi-6-figure months for like 2 years now. So everything that I teach you guys in my offers, all the different topics are required across the board, no matter what quote unquote level you're on. And so I just want to make that very clear, because it's never just like, oh, take this one thing. It all matters. And so with that being said, that is why I have what is called the collective. If you are here on the live and you're in the collective, I want you to just say that you're in the collective, because I love when I have my collective people with me and all the things. So my collective is a year-long 12-month membership to all of my programs, all of my master classes, all of my trainings. So the collective is basically a membership for 12 months, and you don't have to worry about what program I have coming up, or if you need to buy the pre-sale for something or sign up for a masterclass or whatever. When you join the collective, it's essentially you join the collective once and you're in everything for a year. And it's that simple. So if you guys, obviously, you know me, there's a lot of programs, there's a lot of trainings, and your life becomes so much easier when you join the collective because you're just automatically in everything. So there's a few things that are exciting about the collective. One, you buy it, you join once and you get all the things. So it makes your life very easy. You don't have to keep up with me and all the things. Two, you save an incredible amount of money. The collective is $1,111 a month, or $12K pay in full. So I do about one large group program a month and many master classes each quarter. So in the collective, the guarantees you get one group program a month. Now, if you're in the collective, you're probably laughing right now because you get so much more than what I promise, because it's just the way that I do life, and it's the way that I coach, and it's the way that I teach. Is like I can't wait to do things. I just do things. So you essentially get like a million things a month in the collective. It's a lot. Kendra says automatically being in everything is so amazing, and the value is tenfold. Yes, Kendra, thank you. So the vibe is obviously it is a membership price, so you do save a lot being in the collective, and it is just a year in everything. This is the piece that I want to talk about right here when I talk about the collective. Is I am in a space right now where it feels amazing for me to coach everything. Generally, everything is live. So the way that I run my business and the way that it works when you're in the collective is, as I am continually growing and mastering all of these different topics, you are automatically guaranteed when you join the collective to be in my most up-to-date teachings and energy, because I'm moving so fast. So I've dedicated this life for me to continually be growing and evolving. And then my gift is I share it all and I teach it all. So being in the collective is a beautiful journey because we grow together. We grow together for a full year. And, you know, I constantly hear from people in my world in the collective of like, oh my God, your programs and your trainings just keep getting better and better. And it's because I take you guys along the journey of just me being a human, mastering all of these different things. So it really is a beautiful relationship and an evolution for all parties involved when you are in the collective. So you can join the collective at any time. Right now is a really beautiful time to join the collective. Literally today, if you join, your first thing in the collective is a party training that we're having in a few hours today. So everything that I'm going to talk about today, besides a few things, but I'll get into that, is included in the collective. And if you feel called to join, you can go ahead and join. Okay. So the collective is all group programs, paid masterclasses, trainings, bundles, all of those things. There are two things that are not included in the collective, and these are my masterminds and my private coaching. So any high-level mentorship, where you get like one-on-one or mastermind style mentorship, is not included in the collective. That is a separate container. Let me know if that makes sense, / if you have any questions about that, because the next thing I'm going to talk about is my new mini mind, and it is not included in the collective. Okay. So collective, all the programs, all the trainings, all the things. I'm going to get into my mini mastermind. Something that I stand for me and for all of you, for those of you who resonate, is if you haven't noticed, I want to have the time of my life while I am not just building my business, but while I am in my business. I want to have the time of my life doing everything that I'm doing, like I just said, in my business. So I stand for fun. I stand that making sales gets to be fun. I stand for your day-to-day in your business gets to be fun. Coaching gets to be fun. Doing live streams, selling, everything gets to be fun. if you're not having the time of your life in your coaching business, I'm just like, what are you doing? So this summer I have dedicated for myself. A few months ago, I said, this is going to be the best summer ever. And so there's a lot of different like summer themes happening in my world. And the first big thing is the best summer ever mini mastermind. Em, who was just on here, literally just joined. She's going to be in there with you guys. This is a 6-week mastermind experience in my world. It is going to take place through the combination of our group Voxer chat, hot seat coaching calls. So it's going to be small group on Zoom where you get specific personalized coaching from me and our Facebook community. So if you want to not just learn from me in my programs and in my trainings, but you want to have personalized support and coaching like in your back pocket with me, you want to be on hot seat coaching calls and getting specific feedback from me, and you want to be in my close world over the next 6 weeks, this is something to jump into. It is a short burst. We're here for a good time, not a long time kind of vibe in this mastermind. And the vibe and the energy is, I want to show you how much fun you can be having and you should be having in your business over the next 6 weeks. So we are going to start at the end of next week and we'll go through June into like the mid-end of August. So we do have a link for that if the team wants to put it into the comments. It is pretty straightforward. Everyone who joins this mastermind is here for fun, is here for money vibes, is here for growth, is here for expansion. In my masterminds, it's not just about coming in for me, it's about being and networking and collaborating and coaching with or like supporting all the other people who are in the mastermind. So if you want to have fun and you really want to dip your toes in my world, you're going to want to join the mastermind. Okay. Best summer ever mastermind. Okay. So the team can put it in the chat if you haven't already. If you did, I'm sorry. I just can't see the comments. So that is that. It's there. Thank you, team. You guys are amazing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time explaining to you guys some of the different single offers that are happening in my world over the next couple of months. All of the things that I'm about to talk about are included in the collective, okay? So I'm gonna first start off talking about this next big group program that will be starting mid-July in a few weeks, and it is called the Coach to CEO program. Coach to CEO. You guys, this is something I wish I had sooner for me when I was starting my journey, or even like once I was very much established. I wish I had this program. The vibe of the Coach to CEO program is you are ready to create something much bigger than just selling your offers on social media. Let me know if this resonates. You are ready to create something that you know is scalable. So I'm going to teach you how to build a scalable business model so you can spend more time in CEO vibes, and talk about that in a second. I'm going to teach you how to build something that is energetically and practically sustainable so you don't feel like you're on a hamster wheel all of the time. It is most likely that you started your coaching business to do something much bigger with your life and your business than just post on social media and sell your offers. If you're just posting on social media and selling your offers right now, and you don't have a bigger context, you're missing out. So what I'm going to do in this program is not only talk about how to create a business model that's scalable so you can be in, a more of a leadership role in your business, but I'm also going to talk to you about, and these are the pieces that hit home. I know they hit home most for me. These energetic pieces of how to be a coach, coaching your clients, in your different coaching containers, whatever containers that you have, and have strong boundaries at the same time with clients. I'm going to talk to you about how to be the CEO, the leader, the visionary of your brand, of your business, and what that looks like when you're communicating with people and your followers on social media. What do those boundaries look like? I'm going to talk to you about how to hold the energy of when there's a lot going on in your life and your business because you're building something so big. And sometimes you're stressed, or sometimes there's a problem, or you have to fix something. There's something going on in the back end of your business, and how to hold that and jump on a client call because you have a client call in 5 minutes. I'm going to talk to you about how to hold the energy and the vision for yourself, for your own business, for your own success, for your own goals, and also how to navigate when there's an issue with a client, or how to navigate when there's a problem in a group program, or how to navigate when there's an issue or a conflict in your mastermind. How to hold these kinds of small things is the work that's required here, because if we don't know how to stand in our leadership as a coach, as a mentor, as a CEO, we're going to have a really hard time scaling our business because we don't know how to handle it all. So I'm going to teach you the energetics and what it feels like to hold it all and to handle it all. And sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it's easy, and sometimes it's in between. This is about next level leadership. This is about next level communication. And at the same time, this is about scaling your business so you're not in this constant hamster wheel. So you have time to work on the brand and what that actually means to work on the brand. I'm going to talk to you about this in the program. I'm going to talk to you about what it actually means to be a CEO of a coaching business, right? This is all still so new. It's like, it's so easy to make a lot of money as a coach, but what does it mean to take it to the next level? What does it mean to build an innovative brand? What does it mean to have CEO days? What do you do on CEO days? I'm going to take you through all of this inside of this program. It will hands down be probably one of my favorite programs that I've ever ran in my entire life. So this is the next big program happening in my world. It's starting mid-July, and it's about, all of the trainings will take place over a 3-week period. So the price of this program is, I'm going to check my notes right now so I don't mess it up. It's $1,111 in full, or there is a payment plan option. The price is going up tomorrow. And the bonus of joining this Coach to CEO program today is you get the next masterclass, which is going to take place next week, included when you join the Coach to CEO program. Okay. So we have a link for that. If the team wants to put it in the chat, all of the information is within that link. And the bonus of joining today is you get the early price and you get the next masterclass included for free. So basically you're in my programs and my masterclass for the month of July. Okay. Any questions about that, you can drop it quickly in the chat. Okay. The reason I started with the Coach to CEO program is because if you can make that one work, I highly suggest that you join that one, and then you get the masterclass included. And the masterclass, the summer masterclass, or the Confident Coach masterclass, is what I'm going to talk to you about next. By the way, you guys, this is also basically, Steph Sells is basically a training. You get to watch me sell multiple things and how easy it gets to be to sell multiple things. Have you ever wondered, like, how do I sell multiple things? It's so confusing. Like, it's not. You just talk about all your things. It's so simple, okay? Just saying. So, the summer masterclass, otherwise known as the Confident Coach Masterclass, is taking place next week. This is a one-time training. It is $222 until the end of today. So this is one that the price increases tomorrow as well. So if you want to get it in at this price, you buy it today. This is the vibe of the Confident Coach Masterclass, the summer masterclass. This is the energy of, it is time for you to claim your space as the coach that you are. It is time for you to claim your space on social media. It is time for you to claim your space and your power as a coach in your coaching containers. It is time for you to unapologetically claim your space as the coach and the entrepreneur that you are, even when, like I was talking about before, your family doesn't understand. even when the people around you think you're too much. This is about you claiming your space as you. This is so big, you guys. One of the biggest reasons that I've been able to create what I've created and create the impact and the power that I have created the moment that you find me on social media is because I'm not afraid to be me. I'm not afraid to be too much. I'm not afraid to be bold. I'm not afraid to talk about money. I'm not afraid to talk about all the things. I'm not afraid to stand out. I want to talk to you about what it means for you to be all of you in the coaching industry. Are you ready to stand out? Are you ready to stand out on social media? Are you ready to be the sought out coach? When you go one day without posting on social media, you're gonna have people being like, where are you? I was looking for your post, I didn't see it. Like, I want to talk to you about what it means to take up space in a good way. So if you're here for that kind of vibe, this is what the summer masterclass, the Confident Coach Masterclass is. You can join it separately for $222. That price will go up tomorrow and the team can drop the link in the comments. And just another reminder, if you join Coach to CEO, this class is included. After today, it will not be included, and then you would join them separately, okay? Okay, how are you feeling? Talk about being too much. I'm always like, oh my God, I hope there's not too many things. I hope there's not too many things. I hope there's not too many things. Okay, so many things, so many things, so many things. I'm gonna talk to you about what's gonna start happening in August in my world. So right now in July, the vibe is really like the energy. Let's be too much. Let's take up space. Let's step into a next level leadership role in the Coach to CEO program. Let's really anchor in the leadership vibes, and the leadership vibes, the confidence vibes, the CEO vibes is July. In August, we're going to start to step into a different energy and a different topic. And this is content and Instagram. Are you excited? I'm excited. You guys know I'm an Instagram queen. I'm the unicorn of Instagram. So I'm excited for all of it, but I'm extra excited for what's going to come in August and September. So we have a brand new program coming in August, and it is called The Energy of Instagram, the energetics of Instagram. So many people for years and years and years, I hear this over and over again, is how do I create content on Instagram? How do I get people to buy from me so effortlessly on Instagram? How do I show up on Instagram? Instagram and social media and content is two separate things. It is understanding the energetics of it, and it is the practicality of it. It's two separate things. So in the Energy of Instagram program, I am going to dissect the Instagram platform for you, and I'm going to talk to you about how it works the way that it does and why it works the way that it does. I'm going to talk to you about how people interact, communicate, engage, and buy on Instagram. I'm going to talk to you about the etiquette and the energy and the mindset of Instagram, because when you get this, all of the different trends that continue to change won't matter, because you understand the core of what Instagram is. So social media is always going to change. We see this constantly. The trends, how the apps work, right? We're always going to be have to keep up to date with the things, and that's the practical side. But when you understand how people communicate on social media, how people scroll the way that they do on Instagram, and how people buy, it won't matter how the trends always change, because you're going to understand the core of what Instagram is. So the Energy of Instagram, this course, today is the last day that we're selling it for $777. It is going to go up tomorrow. So this is a program that will be over a few week time period, live in August. It is lifetime replay. So once you understand how people interact, communicate, and buy on this platform, and the way, or once you understand my teachings on this, your mind is going to be blown forever, and you will never use Instagram the same in the best way possible. I have been someone, or I am someone, I don't know why, and I don't need to figure out why. I got Instagram the moment that I got it. Like, and when I say I got it, I didn't just get it up here, I feel it. You guys can feel this with me on Instagram. There's something about it that it clicked for me. And I was like, this is one of the pieces that people don't understand, because not everyone naturally clicks with Instagram. So this program is going to open up your heart and your soul and your vibe and your energy to really understand what it is, so you can get it. And once you get it, you get it. And it's going to be phenomenal. So because we are about like a month and a half out, it is $777 early bird to join. That price will go up tomorrow. Now, before you run and jump and join the energy of Instagram, we have a bundle option. So you can join Energy of Instagram separately for $777. However, right after the Energy of Instagram program, we are bringing back the Hot Audience program. If you are here on the live or in the collective and you took Hot Audience with me in January, let me know in the comments. So you know how I said social media and content is two separate things. It's energy and it's the practicality. They're two very different things, but they're 100% important, and we need to master both. So I decided, because they're so different and so important, there's two separate programs we're doing here. One is the energetics, energy of IG, and the practical is the Hot Audience program. This is where I'm literally going to break it down on exactly how to create trending and viral content on Instagram that specifically attracts your ideal clients. So it's not just how to go viral and get random people to follow you. It's not just how to get views and you don't even know who's watching. It's about how to create trending and viral content that attracts people who very much want to buy what you're selling. This is the magic sauce. So we created a bundle because it makes sense that most people would choose to do the energy, the energetics, and the practical together. So if you want to do the bundle, there is a content bundle and the team can put it in there as well. It makes sense to do it. It's a bundled price point, so you're saving a couple $100 instead of joining Energy of Instagram and Hot Audience separately. Okay, so Hot Audience, that program will take place live in September after we finish Energy of Insta in August. Okay, how are we feeling? There's essentially one basic thing that I'm going to say. One other big topic that I'm going to talk about. So keeping it simple as possible. This is a big one. This next one is a big one. You may have saw me talk about this a little bit on my Instagram story. There's some posts about this in the group, and we've been kind of sneaky about this. Changing gears a little bit. Let me know if you've heard me talk about this. Let me know if you've signed up for this. A lot of people have signed up for this. This is, and I don't know, I haven't named it yet, but it might just be this name, 10K months to 10K days. 50K months to 50K days. 100K months to 100K days. Let me know if I should just keep it that's going to be the main name of it. It doesn't really matter. This is going to be my first big evergreen automated program that I'm going to feature on my website. However, before it becomes that, I am running it live, recording all of the trainings live in a live group program. So this is going to take place right now. I don't know exactly, probably September, October timeframe. The reason that we're really hyping this up is because it will be done live once and once only. And right now, you guys have the opportunity to join, take part in the live session of this. And the benefit is, one, you get to see all the trainings first, and you get to be in the live energy and the live support, which is a next level bonus. So I'm not sure if there are spots left at $399. If there are, when you click on the link, lucky you, because I believe there were only 2 left when I started this live stream today. The next price point is $499. This is going to be something that is going to continually go up to $1,000, $2,000. So there's 10 spaces at $499 to pre-register. And then once those spaces are gone, it's going to go up to $777. So essentially what's happening is the sooner you join, the quote unquote, the better, the lower the price point it is. And there is a link. There is one left at $399. There's at least one left at $399 on that link. And then you can go get the $499 spaces, the $777 spaces. This is a program where I'm going to dissect and I'm going to zoom out for you, where you really understand how making 10K, 50K, 100K months becomes 10K days, 50K days, 100K days. And it's not just like the wishy-washy, like believe it's going to happen and then the money falls from the sky. I'm going to zoom out and talk to you about offer structure, offers, selling, sales structures, and I'm going to be showing you different ways of how this works, so then you can apply it to your life and your business model in a way that is aligned for you. So this is going to be obviously really good. It is going to be more so of the strategic side of the things that I teach. So if you want to get in on that, we have the link and you can go get whatever price points are left. We're selling them at limited price points as it goes up. It's going to be probably after this fall, like one of the biggest signature programs that I have in my world. So I'm very excited to share it with you guys at these price points. So those are all of the main offers that I wanted to share today. As you can tell, and as I shared at the beginning, the context of our online coaching businesses are not just one thing. It's not just figure out sales. It's not just figure out content. It's all of it, and it all matters. So if you're someone who's really interested in building something extremely big, extremely profound, you're someone who wants to get better at all of it and continue to get better at all of it. You care about your boundaries, you care about your communication, you care about being a leader, you care about how you feel, you care about how your clients feel, but you also care about how you feel in your life and your business. If you want to be someone who stands for it all, then all of these programs and all of these different offers obviously are pieces to the puzzle. And if it makes sense for you to join the collective, then absolutely. If it makes sense for you to join the bundle, absolutely. Or if one of those different topics is really calling to you right now, I trust that something is here and you feel aligned to join, whether it's the next thing happening or it's something down the line in the next few months, and you get to just join at a pre-sale price. So just to recap, the things that that increased today, the Coach to CEO program price goes up tomorrow. Today, you get to save and you get the masterclass included for free. The masterclass, if you just want the masterclass, is $222. The price is going to go up tomorrow. There is a link for hot audience alone. It is in the link for, I just reading a comment. It is in the link for the content bundle. You'll see the hot audience sign up alone. And then we've got Energy of Instagram, $777 today only. The price is going to go up tomorrow. And the bundled price for that and hot audience. And then the 10K month to 10K day offer and all of the things. So welcome to my world. It's fun here. It's a good time here. I just have the time of my life in all of my different containers, leading my business this way. I truly have moments on a regular basis where I'm like, is this my life? Like, I'm so happy and I'm so grateful. And it's just my goal to help you build something that you're truly so in love with, and you get to make a lot of money at the same time and build wealth and work on your energy and work on your communication and work on your leadership. Like, I want to help you be someone who can hold it all. The social media, the content, standing out, being well paid, being in your power. And I want you to be someone who can handle it all and navigate all the challenging things behind the scenes, you know, navigating hard conflicts within clients, navigating like what it means when people are defaulting and how to hold the energy of that while you're building something bigger. You know, all of these different issues that are so hard and so daunting, I want to teach you how to navigate with power. And that's in the Coach to CEO program. We're going to have a lot of big conversations in there, you guys, conversations that I don't think are had enough in this industry, because these are the things that we lose sleep at night. These little things that aren't really little things, they matter. And so I want to talk to you about what it means to be a person who can hold it all in this space, to be well known, to be well paid, to be sought out, to make a lot of money, and you're proud of the human that you are, and you're proud of the mentor that you are, and you're proud of your life, and you're proud of your business model, and you're having so much fun, and it just gets to be this good. So we are going to share a post in here and an email with this all written out with you very specifically. If you have any quick questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments or quickly come to my DMs. It is the best, it is my best suggestion if you're interested in a mastermind, my longer term mastermind or private coaching, for you to come to my personal DMs on Facebook or Instagram. And if you're not sure if the best summer ever mini mind is for you and you want to ask me a few things, you absolutely can. But all of these programs and the master classes, it's as simple as what I shared on here. It's the topic and there's the link to buy. I sell in this very simple way, and it gets to be this simple for you coming into my world, but it also gets to be this simple for people coming in to your world. So one of the things that happens, obviously you saw this model today, is I don't just teach you how to sell, you get to witness me modeling how I sell, and hopefully it empowers you to sell in a more powerful, exciting, and fun way as well. Just gonna take a deep breath and think about, is there anything else that I want to say? I would love if you wanted to share in the comments if you enjoyed this and you're excited that we will do these a few times a year just to keep it super simple. That's what it is. If you're in the collective, I'll see you in a few hours in our celebration call. June has been the biggest month ever for collective signups. I believe we've had 21 brand new people join the collective this month, and it means the absolute world to me that you guys are joining me for a full year inside of my world. I just have no words. So we're going to have an anchoring in the celebration call in a few hours. So I may see some of you there. And if you feel called to join the collective, now is a very exciting day in our world together. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. If you're brand new in my world, welcome. This is just the vibe here. If you have been in my world for a long time, I'm just so grateful that you joined me with all of this stuff. It means the absolute world to me. And I will see you guys all soon. Mwah. Sending you so much love. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye, everyone.